So the Brachacki box is well on its way now. I'm just applying a darker coat of the colour, which is the proper blue, which is a sort of you can see there, that little patch there, that lighter patch, that was the colour, that's the main colour, and then this is a darker coat which is the same colour but with a lot of black in it. Having said that, it is looking more right as is than it does when it's just got that other colour. But you can see the lighter blue of the phone panel is under there in place, in a lot of places really, and it's showing through. So when it comes time to sand it down, you will be able to see that, hopefully, in the places where it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's had a coat of poly filler to give it that gunky Artex texture. You can see it's sort of painted it in somewhere that wasn't as light as it is outside. Missed a couple of bits, but also the poly filler, it kind of rejects the paint when it's all like chunky, so you do have to go over things. But yeah, so the plan is to finish this coat, which is very nearly finished anyway, and then go over the top with possibly more polyfiller just to fill out the bits that definitely need the texture, like from photo reference and stuff where there should be texture and there isn't texture currently. But I think I've got it covered. It's just a few places where it hasn't come out quite as chunky as it ought to look. But yeah, I'm then going to paint on the original blue back on, but in a very sparing way, so the darker blue shows through, which should help give it a lot of sort of natural light and dark you know, tones. You'll be able to see darker and lighter areas, but there will also be some specks of white going on and some black as a sort of dirtying it down later, so it's not going to be entirely reliant on that for the definition of the sort of thing. But also on there is some PVA glue, or wood glue really, but it amounts to the same thing I think ultimately, which gives it the slightly shimmery texture there. That kind of, that's the light catching it funny, is the glue. But also when you paint glue over the top of the paint, although it dries clear, it does leave a slight mark and looks dark a lot of the time, which might help to get those sort of areas of definition where the darker coat doesn't achieve that, but I think it probably will. So yeah, it's definitely getting there. The roof is separate as before, but it's pretty much finished, same as the lamp. So it is just the colour really, and the texturing that's left to do. The lock's gone, and then so is the phone panel. Little hinges on it. But yeah, it's gone pretty well.